morning, students. Today's topic is price elasticity of demand. So what is the meaning of elasticity of demand? The extent to which quantity demanded of a commodity changes with response to a change in any of its determinant, that is qualitative determinant only, will be termed as elasticity of demand. As discussed in the previous chapter, the demand for a commodity depends basically on its own price, income level of buyer, and price of related goods. So the elasticity of demand can be classified into three categories. Firstly, price elasticity of demand. Second is income elasticity of demand, and the last is cross elasticity of demand. So what is price elasticity of demand? When change in quantity demanded of a commodity is measured with respect to change in own price of that commodity, it will be called as price elasticity of demand. Next is income elasticity of demand. When change in quantity demanded of a commodity is measured with respect to change in income level of the buyer, it will be treated as income elasticity of demand. Next is cross elasticity of demand. When change in quantity demanded of a commodity will be studied in relation to the change in price of other goods, it will be treated as cross elasticity of demand. So in this chapter we will study price elasticity of demand. So as we know, the meaning of price elasticity of demand is change in demand of a commodity due to increase or decrease in the price of that commodity. It will be termed as price elasticity of demand. So the formula to calculate price elasticity of demand will be elasticity of demand will be represented by ED. So the formula to calculate price elasticity of demand is percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. So percentage change in quantity demanded can be calculated as change in demand divided by initial demand into 100, and percentage change in price can be calculated as change in price divided by initial price into 100. So the above formula can be explained with the help of example number 1. So in example number 1, suppose the initial price of ice cream is rupees 4 per cup, and the initial demand for ice cream is 1 cup only. But when the price of ice cream cup falls to rupees 2 per cup, then the demand for ice cream increases to 4 cup. So we will calculate price elasticity of demand from the given data. So percentage change in, firstly we will calculate percentage change in quantity demanded. So as we know, the formula of percentage change in quantity demanded is change in demand divided by initial demand into 100. So here the change in demand is 3 cup. 3 divided by 1 into 100, that is 300. And change in percentage change in price is change in price divided by initial price into 100, and the change in price is rupees 2. So 2 divided by 4 into 100, that is 50 percentage, means there is change in 50% in the price of a commodity, and the demand for that commodity increases by 300%. So when we put the above data, both these changes into the formula, then we will calculate price elasticity of demand. So 300 divided by 50, that is 6, which is greater than 1, means in case of ice cream cup the elasticity is more, means the percentage change in quantity demanded of ice cream is more than percentage change in its price. Next topic is different situations of elasticity of demand. So there are three situations of elasticity of demand. First one is perfectly elastic demand curve, second one is perfectly inelastic demand curve, and the last one is unitary elastic demand curve. First is perfectly elastic demand curve or horizontal straight line demand curve. It is that situation when, due to a slight change in price of commodity, causes the demand to fall to zero. So the situation can be explained with the help of figure 2. So in this case, the demand curve will be parallel to x-axis, means at the prevailing price a consumer can buy any number of units. In this situation, in the figure, quantity is shown on x-axis and the price is shown on y-axis. When the price of commodity is 4 rupees, then consumer can buy any number of units like 10 units, 20 units or 30 units. But if the price increases above rupees 4, then the demand will come to 0. So in case of perfectly elastic demand curve, the demand curve will be parallel to x-axis. So in this case, elasticity of demand will be equal to infinity. Second one is vertical straight line demand curve, or we can say perfectly inelastic demand curve. It is that situation in which there will be no change in demand due to increase in the price of a commodity. In this situation, the demand curve will be parallel to y-axis. So the situation can be explained with the help of figure 3rd. In figure 3rd, quantity is shown on x-axis and price on y-axis. So DD is the demand curve, which is a vertical demand curve, which is parallel to y-axis. It shows that demand will remain constant whatever be the price charged by the seller. So when the price of commodity was 2 rupees, consumer was purchasing 4 units. When the price increases to 4, there is no change in demand of a commodity. And when the price of commodity further increases to rupees 6, then there will be no change in demand. So it is perfectly inelastic demand. In this situation, elasticity of demand will be 0. The last one is rectangular hyperbola demand curve. It is that situation when the percentage change in quantity demanded is equal to percentage change in demand. In this situation, elasticity of demand will be equal to 1. So with the help of figure 4, we can explain rectangular hyperbola demand curve or unitary elastic demand curve. When the price of commodity was P, then the consumer was demanding B units of a commodity. But when the price decreases to P1, then the quantity demanded increases to A. So the percentage change in price is equal to percentage change in demand. So it will be an example of unitary elastic demand curve. So it can be explained with the help of elastic and inelastic demand curve also. Elastic demand curve is that curve when the percentage change in demand is greater than percentage change in price. Suppose the price of commodity increases by 10%, but the demand decreases by 20%. So the percentage change in demand is greater than percentage change in price. That is situation of elastic demand curve. And in second example, we consider that the price of commodity increases by 10%, but the demand for commodity decreases by 5%. So in this situation, percentage change in demand is less than percentage change in price. So it is the example of inelastic demand का. Next topic is factors affecting price elasticity of demand. First one is nature of commodity. So in case of goods of necessity, the demand elasticity of demand for these goods is inelastic. But in case of luxury goods, the elasticity of demand will be more elastic. Next is availability of substitutes. Demands for those goods which have close substitute is relatively more elastic, because with the increase in price of commodity, the consumer will shift the demand to another commodity. So in case of substitute goods, the demand elasticity of demand is high, and the goods which have no substitute, the demand in that case is inelastic, because whatever be the price, the consumer will purchase those goods. Next is multiple uses. Goods which can be put to multiple uses have elastic demand, because with the increase in price, the consumer will use the goods only for important purposes. Like in case of milk can be used for drinking purposes, for making curd, for making sweets, etc. But if the price of milk increases, then the consumer will use the milk only for the purpose of drinking. So in the case of multiple uses, the demand for those commodities is elastic. Postponement of use. Demand will be elastic for those goods, the consumption of which can be postponed. Income level of buyer. Elasticity of demand for a good also depend on the income level of its buyer. If the buyer of a good are high-end consumers, means the consumer with high level of income, in that case the elasticity of demand will be low, because the consumer will not care about the price of the commodity. Next is habit of consumers. Goods to which consumers are addicted, in that case elasticity of demand will be inelastic, because the consumer will purchase the commodity even with the increase in the prices. Next is proportion of income spent on a commodity. Goods on which consumers spend a small proportion of their income, in that case elasticity of demand will be inelastic nature. But on the other hand, the goods on which consumer spends a large proportion of income, in that case the elasticity of demand will be high. And the last one is time period. Demand is inelastic in short term, and demand is inelastic in short term, and it will be elastic in long term, because in long term the time is long enough that consumer can change its consumption habits. So this is all about price elasticity of demand. Thank you, students.